the creme de la cremes will be in Abuja for the Beach Soccer League finals. How prepared is the NBSL for this year's Super Finals, and what should fans expect from the event?
Okay, thank you very much for having me. It's really a pleasure to make my return on this show. I think the NBSL has come a long way, 5 years down the line. Every season, now we're seeing a more consistent league every year. And this particular season started in Kebbi way back in March and April. And the second round was held in Newi, Anambra State. Now we're going into the Super Finals, where we have the best 6 teams out of the 8 teams that started in Kebbi. And we're going to be having 2 days of knockout, or let me say round-robin games from the two groups that will be having 2 groups of 3. And then out of those 2 groups, we'll have the top 2 teams going to play in the semi-finals on Saturday, and then we'll have the finals on Sunday. But what makes this particular finals more interesting is we'll be having the women involved. We're planning to have a women exhibition game, just so that we can start introducing the women beach soccer here in Nigeria. It's something which has been talked about a lot in the past, and we said, look, we're not going to continue this journey without the women being involved. And let's build something so that eventually going forward we can have the Women Beach Soccer League. But apart from that, I think the teams on ground are ready. Just like you said, we're waiting for Ibom. They're on their way coming, and we hope they arrive Abuja safely. We're going to be having a technical session later in the evening. And I think Abuja, and particularly the Jabi Lake Park, is a buzz. People have been asking when the games are going to be starting and when the kickoff will be. We're going to be kicking off in the morning tomorrow with the first round of games.
All right, I will look forward to the games kicking off tomorrow. That's Thursday, to be precise. And looking at the inclusion of charity and cancer awareness match, it is quite commendable. What inspired this initiative to come up with this?
Okay, thank you for that question. I think this is very, very important. While we're trying to entertain on the pitch of play, we must also understand that there are people out there who are struggling. And we must ensure that we do everything possible within our means, also using our platforms, to see how we can help, how we can lend some support. If you've been following the league and the beach soccer activities, we've been doing that a lot, particularly in terms of the cancer awareness. We've partnered with Medicaid Cancer Foundation for this one, and we've also done a lot with them, starting from Kebbi. Dr. Zainab Shinkafi Bagudu, who is the founder, has been doing a lot in terms of cancer awareness. And we're also aware that October and November are cancer awareness month. So we're using that opportunity, to see how we can do this advocacy together, with this Medicaid Cancer Foundation, and also possibly raise funds, for these cancer patients. So on the final day is when this charity match will happen. And we're expecting a lot of dignitaries, from the NFF to the Sports Commission to the celebrities, the public figures, and also the ex-players, are going to be on sand.
All right. We know, of course, that Beach Soccer League still under the Nigeria Football Federation. I'd like to ask, with what we have in November, we have the playoffs in Morocco. We have the NFF now focusing on, how to ensure Nigeria qualify for the FIFA World Cup. How much of support is the Nigeria Beach Soccer League getting from the Nigeria Football Federation? Are they going to be part of these? What should we expect from them, knowing fully well that it's happening just in November?
Sure. If you've also followed part of our pre-event activities, we paid a courtesy visit, to the Nigerian Football Federation just last week, to the president, Alhaji Ibrahim Musa Gusau, and he was full of support. He said, look, yes, we all love football, and people want to go and enjoy football in the stadiums, but beach soccer is also another form of football. There's a lot of entertainment that you can get from the beach soccer. Yes, we're having the playoffs coming up, but it's going to be next week. So we're not going to wait, until when the games start, before we do anything. I think in this beach soccer finals is coming at the right time. Why? Because even the Super Sand Eagles have a program at the NFF, waiting to be executed. So this is a big opportunity for players to be scouted going into the national team. The national team has not really played any game since last year when they played the AFCON qualifiers. So the NFF and the coaching crew, I think they're working something out, to see that the team is being engaged before the end of the year. So this league, this final serves, as an opportunity, for the players to be scouted. The national team coaches are also involved in the league, so it's a big opportunity for these players, before we go into the qualifiers and also the AFCON in December.
All right, so, we'll talk about the improvements and scouting of these players when it comes to beach soccer. But then we can say that Nigeria has not been able to topple the powerhouses of beach soccer in Africa. What exactly are we going to do? Do we need to have more tournaments, or we kick off from the grassroots to enable Nigeria entertain powerhouses and also being able to defeat them, the likes of Senegal, when it comes to playing beach soccer?
Okay, thank you once again for that question. I think it is something that we were really working very hard towards. We also need to remember that Nigeria has been away from beach soccer international participation, for 5 years, since 2019. We just resumed last year, and we went straight into the qualifiers, I could remember. And the boys did very well. They went all the way to Mauritania, to pick up a win. And when they returned here, to round up the qualifiers, a lot of things happened in that game, to do with the officiating, which was very, very poor. It was well acknowledged across Africa, I must say. And the boys, I think they gave it their all. And kudos to the league, and kudos to NFF, for saying it is time, to resume this. But in terms of grassroots and also the development of the game, we've been doing a lot. If you look at some of our activities, from Anambra to Abia to Ibom to Jigawa, we've been doing all these advocacy and also grassroots development. Right now, we have an arrangement with the NUGA officials, the Nigeria National University Games, to have a demonstration of the beach soccer later this month. And then see how we can involve the beach soccer in the university games going forward. That opens up a whole lot of, talent hunting, if I may say. So I think in terms of grassroots development, we're getting it right, even though it's not at the pace that we want. But I think playing this league and also playing more competitions, like you said, just like what the NFF is trying to do now, I think is very, very important for our national teams and also our clubs, to be engaging in such competitions.
All right, I must say a big thank you to you, Mr. Mahmud Hadejia, for your quality time. We're looking forward to an exciting few days of beach soccer. I mean, beach soccer has come to stay with the legends we've also recorded in Nigeria, Abu Aziz, among others, Ibenebu Mosquito, Gospawa Igudia, if I'm not mistaken, defender, amongst others, Isaka Olawale. We're hoping to have another crop of talents, come up during this particular edition. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you very much. If you come to Jabi Lake Mall, you'll see all these stars on the final day. So come and watch the games.
All right, no problem.